it's so beautiful out here. I thought I would record some of this, and I haven't done a live stream in some time. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. The reason I don't live stream that often is they don't usually come out too good. But yeah, you know, and then I try to edit them a little bit, and you know, and it's a lot of work, and you know, sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. People don't usually tune in to my live streams, but hey, you know, this stuff is usually more for me, and if anybody else enjoys it or gets some value out of it, that's all good. So anyway, I'm your boy Gwiz here. I'm on campus at the Zhejiang A&F University. It's spring break time. We just celebrated the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year. So happy New Year to everybody. Happy Lunar New Year. We get 2 New Years, right? And yeah, you know, so everybody's gone home. They left the campus and they've gone back to their hometowns in various parts of China close by. So the campus is pretty empty. And you know, pretty much all that's here on campus right now are the international students, a lot of the African students, and the teachers. You know, so we're on a break, and it's a long break, but we should go back to work, I guess, around, you know, maybe, I think we have maybe 2 more weeks or something before we start teaching classes again. We don't know what's going to happen, you know, because there are currently some outbreaks in different parts of the region with the virus and everything, but it seems pretty good. So I don't know what's going to happen in terms of the students coming back and you know, going through quarantine, or you know, getting their health checks and you know, the nucleic acid tests and things like that. I just had one of those tests last week because I just signed another contract, so I'll be here for at least another year, and that's good. That's my plan. That's the nice thing about teaching at a university, you know. So you know, if you've heard the news about lots of educational places in China, a lot of places have closed down, and the policies have changed, and a lot of English teachers either left China, or the ones who were teaching at those international centers, you know, they're not working or whatever, or they've had to make other plans. So who knows? You know, I'm just very fortunate to be here at the university. It just worked out for me. Yeah. So somebody just left a comment. You know, I'm streaming live on YouTube. The comments don't stay on screen very long, but I did see somebody left a comment, so that means somebody is listening. I hope everything looks okay, because like I said, when I do these live streams, it doesn't usually come out too well. But you know, usually they start off okay, and then they just deteriorate as they go on longer. So, but yeah, if you are watching, I saw somebody left a comment. I appreciate that. I'll go back to it, and maybe I can look at it later, and hopefully I can salvage if this stream isn't looking too good. It's currently raining here, you know, so the nice thing about snow here is it's beautiful. It's not like New York, you know, where it's beautiful for about 3 hours and then it turns black. You know, so fortunately here it's beautiful, and the rain just washes it away, you know, because it rains a lot here in the Hangzhou region. So you know, it's not here long enough for it to get ugly and messy and everything, but it is slushy right now. It is very slushy. So yeah, if this were New York, this would all be black right now. And right here, I'm on the campus here. That's the field. And there are some people out there taking advantage. Some people, I guess some of the families who are living here. They're playing in the snow, some of the kids. So it's pretty nice. Regarding my uploads, I've had some issues with uploading my videos to YouTube. partly because of technical issues with my computers. So, you know, that's why I'm trying to find other ways to create and produce online until I get it figured out. The current problem is, well, there were two problems. My computer went down. My first computer, I had a MacBook Pro, 2011, which was a great machine, 2011 machine, but you know, almost 20 years old, almost 10 years old, right? 10 years old. Time is flying. I can't even keep track of all that stuff. So anyway, the graphics card went out of that machine right when I was working on the Beatles cover that I was doing, and I couldn't get it fixed. Took it to Apple, and you know, there were some problems with the machine. It lasted a long time. That was a great machine. So anyway, I was able to take the disc out, the drive, and swap it out with another machine. So I got another. I got a MacBook Air with that M1 chip that everybody's been talking about, and it's as good as the old MacBook Pro, of course. The problem that I've been dealing with was, hello, Mothership Studios. Mothership, how you doing? So yeah, so the current problem is, you know, with Apple, every time they upgrade to new devices, they change the, you know, the USB ports, they change everything. Everything's different, and you know, so that slows me down too. So you know, it's what is it? USB, what is it? USB 3 now or something. So all of my cables are outdated, and so I'm dealing with that. And then they updated iMovie, which was running good. It got me working just enough, you know, to finish that last video, that the Beatles cover. And then they updated iMovie. I updated it, and now it doesn't work. So I can't edit, you know. But fortunately, I do have another computer. I have an older MacBook Air, and I can edit on that. But I don't have enough memory to do, you know, when you do videos, it takes up a lot of, you know, a lot of space. So, you know, I can do kind of short videos and things like that. So I thought I would come here and live stream, you know, until hopefully Apple works that out. Somebody's building a snowman out there. Here, you want me? I'm going to take a walk. Let's take a walk over here. The campus of Zhejiang A&F University. And we'll see what the people are over there. It is raining, so I'm going to take my umbrella. And hold on, before I do that, here, let me turn the camera around so you can see here. Okay, my phone is getting wet, so there we go. All right, let's go. Give you the first person perspective here. Okay, like I said, everybody's gone here, so it's pretty quiet. These are different buildings here. This is the activity center here at the university. And I hang out there a lot because they have, you know, the music students here. What's up? Wayne Cobham. All right, man. So yeah, that's the activity center, and I hang out in there a lot because some talented musicians. They don't have any music courses here, but they do have musicians. I guess it's like an elective, you know, so when they do performances, they will be in there practicing, and I have jammed with them on certain occasions, and I'm trying to get them to do something where I can participate, because they all know I'm a musician. They've all heard me, and I'm trying to get something where we can kind of do like a East meets West music collaboration. I actually get on pretty good with the hip hop dancers here. Good to see you too, Wayne. Where are you? You're no longer in New York either, right? You're out west, I believe. Everybody left, right? Who's left in New York? Okay, so it's pretty slushy out here. Okay, I should have come out here earlier before it started raining, because it was really nice. Okay, but now it's getting slushy and messy, and my feet are getting wet and cold. But it's still beautiful. All right, so let's see. Let's go out here and take a look at their snowman. Actually, I've been told that it's very rare when it snows here. Yeah, Southern California, Palm Springs. Oh man, what's that like now? What's Palm Springs like? Is it cold? I'm sure you're not getting snow, but maybe it is, right? Weather all over the place is getting kind of crazy, right? Palm Springs is a good place to retire. Oh, we got a couple of snowmen out here, and kids are. $70. Yeah. Okay. 70 degrees. Arcadia, California degrees. Okay. And you know, I've been out here in China for 4 years. This is my 4th year. And you know, when they talk about temperature, everything is Celsius. You know, we in America are we're the only kind of slow people who still use Fahrenheit. So I'm assuming that you guys are talking about Fahrenheit. Look at this. How'd they get the colors on this snowman? What do? They got makeup on here on this snowman. It's got little rosy cheeks. What do they have? Ink? Yeah. You can hit me up privately. We can do another Zoom. You remember that Zoom we did a year ago with Barry, Sunjohn, and Julio? We need to do another one of those. That was classic, man. That was really classic. So let's do a Zoom. Yeah, this is pretty creative. They did a good job. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. I'm going to be the snow judge out here, okay? We can decide which is the best snowman out here. The ZAFU snowman. This one they could use a little more. All right, let me see. And yeah, if the video does go out, I might have to check this out, because the VPN, that's the only way I'm able to do this. Send me a message if I'm still online, because I got a message that the VPN dropped. And somebody sends me a message, I'll continue going. But this is the problem this is one of the issues here. Good. Thank you, Wayne. All right, so let's take a look at this snowman. We're back. 3 seconds. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, but yeah, if it drops out again, yeah, it just has to keep buffering. All right, I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and I hope you're enjoying this snowy day out here. Look at these kids here. Now, this snowman isn't too bad. All right. These kids get a little violent out here. All right, let's take a look at this one. All right. Yeah, don't take it apart. Hold on. Oh, don't take it apart. I'm looking at this. Yeah, hold on. Wait. Hey, wait. Let me see. Okay, not bad. Look at this. They use some wood for the face here. Where's the other arm? You need 2 arms. Where's the other arm? These kids don't understand what I'm saying. I'm the foreigner here. That's what they're saying. Oh, what's he talking about? Okay. All right, but they did a pretty good job here on the snowman. They need to find another twig for the arm. All right. All right. Let's say hello to some people. Ni hao. All right. All right. So it's a big campus. You know, if you check out some of my videos, you see what the campus looks like in the spring. Well, technically, this is spring. This is the beginning of the Spring Festival, Chinese New Year. But yeah, you know, I have other videos where, you know, with the flowers and everything, and it's beautiful. All right, but I don't have any videos like this, you know, where it snows on this type of occasion. Everything's usually available here on campus. You know, we have a number of canteens and little restaurants, so, you know, lots of places to eat. But now everything's closed, right? Everybody went home. And I have to go outside of campus to eat. You know, there's a mall outside of campus. Hello, ni hao. Okay, let's see what they're doing. Gonna make a little. Oh no, what are they making? They're making like a little house or something. Look at that. Okay, she's getting really creative there. Okay, and the snow is sticking pretty well, you know, so they can. Bye bye. So the snow is perfect for this type of stuff because it's really sticking. All right. But yeah, it is getting wet though. Soon it's going to get all mushy. How's my living quarters are nice? You know, I have a video when I moved here. So it's exactly a year now that I've been here. And you can see my video where I just moved in. Oh, there's my buddy over there. There's some of my friends. All right, they're from India, so this is one of my best. Huh? Yeah, you're on it now. We're live, so say hello. Do a little dance or something. And that's her dad, her proud dad. She's very smart. This little girl right here. Her English, she learned English just from watching YouTube videos. And her dad said the problem is we can't get her to speak our mother tongue anymore, you know? So can you imagine that's the new generation, man. They go on YouTube and they watch these videos and the stuff that they're learning, you know, especially at those age. How old are you? How old? She's 6 years old. And I'm telling you, she's very smart. Very smart, very bright. And she goes on YouTube and she's learning languages. Isn't that crazy? So this is another one of the canteens here that's currently closed. And just to the right of that is a Subway sandwich shop, which is also currently closed. My living quarters are further out, you know, walking distance over there. So you asked about I have, yeah, it's nice actually. It's nice. I cannot complain. I've got it set up as my studio. I have a big green screen right where the living room would be, and I have 2 bedrooms. Really, I don't need 2 bedrooms. So, you know, but yeah, you know, I have more than, for me, one person is more than enough space, and I'm trying not to clutter it up so much, you know, because it's really easy to buy stuff, you know, buy things that you don't need. You know, I get really, and it's, you know, on Taobao, it's so convenient, and they deliver it right to you. Hey, Keith. Keith Powell, man. Good to see you. I'm seeing all my friends, my New York friends, my New York musician community. We got Wayne Cobham, Keith Powell. How's your movie doing? Keith is making movies. Keith, are you in New York or are you in Pennsylvania? I know you recently you acquired another studio there. And you told me that somebody gave you a piano and everything. I'm like, nobody ever gave me a piano. I've been in New York for 50 years. Nobody gave me a piano, right? That's like what I used to tease Ronnie Drayton about. Oh, you're back in New York. Okay, cool. Yeah. Don't leave New York, man, because you never know. I might need a place to stay. But at least I know I'm good for another year. I'm good for another year. So yeah, I signed another contract, so I'm good for another year. And one of the things I keep saying, when people ask me how long you gonna be in China, I'm like, until they throw me out. And with all of these policies, the government policies and everything, that could be any time. So you always know that this is just a temporary thing. But there are people who've been here 20 years, 15, 20 years. I think it's safe to say I will not be here that long. But this being the beginning of my 4th year, how can you stay here even if you're not? I could say that even if you're not there. There you go. You have it right there from the man himself. My New York connection, man. I love you, man. Keith, actually, man, I haven't really talked about this too much, but just before the pandemic hit, I had to do like a visa run because when I was living in Jiangsu province, my visa situation really got fouled up pretty bad. The Olympics are in Beijing. I'm south of that. The Olympics are up north. So if you were going to compare China to the United States, and Beijing would be like New York, and where I am would be sort of like on the map, maybe North Carolina or Tennessee or something like that. So like southeast. So I'm not too far from Shanghai. I'm 2 hours from Shanghai. But because of the current outbreak situations here that keep popping up, they advised me not to leave this province. So I can leave if I want, but they advised me not to. So if I do, I'd have to go through all of this stuff about 24-hour or 48-hour nuclear test. Yeah. And it would be a real drag for me to get back here. We do have some teachers who actually left the country. And one guy, there's a professor from Finland, and he went back home planning to come back, and now he can't get back. And he knew the consequences. We have another field out here. He was talking about going back home for some things that he had to do. And I was like, you're not going to be able to come back. And he said, I'll worry about that. I'll worry about that after. Now he's sending messages on WeChat that he can't get back, and he keeps asking, he's blaming the administration here, but no, he knew. That was a chance that he took. So now he's in Finland trying to get back here. But yeah, they advised me not to go to Shanghai, even though you know I love Shanghai, and that's where all the action is. And you know, my last time in Shanghai, I really had fun. I hooked up with some musicians at the Shake Bar, the Shake Club, which is definitely the spot. And we had a jam. They have a Wednesday night jam, and that was so much fun. So I said, all right, next time I'm going to stay in Shanghai, maybe 2 weeks or something like that during the break. And then these outbreaks started happening in different parts, and Shanghai had some outbreaks as well. So that's why I'm saying, you know, they advised me not to go, because it's really safe here in Lin'an, you know, because it's quiet, you know, there aren't a lot of people here. So I don't know anybody here who's, it's funny when I talk to people back home, they're like, oh, did you get COVID yet? Did you get COVID? Oh, it kicked me really hard, you know. I'm like, no, man, I don't know anybody here who's even had it, you know. So anyway, I was starting to talk about Keith, how he saved me, man, you know, because I got caught in the middle of a visa run, you know, where you have to leave China and then come back in. It's a exit entry thing that you have to do. And I went to Hong Kong. What normally would happen is, you know, you exit China and you go to Hong Kong, which is technically still China, but you know, it's complicated. Right? So you know what would normally happen is, you know, you go to the embassy in Hong Kong, you get your visa stamped, and then you come right back. But what happened, like right before the pandemic really hit hard, it's like January 2019, I guess. Time is flying. So I got to Hong Kong and they told me I couldn't go. I had to go back to my home country. I was like, what? And they said, yeah, you're gonna have to redo your whole process from New York. I was like, this is crazy. That was so scary, man. But like I said, they can change these policies just at a whim. Anything can change. So I was stuck and I had to go back to New York. And Keith, you know, he was like, you can stay here, man. I mean, no question asked. No questions asked. He was like, yeah, man, you know, you can stay here. And he did that for me. I think yeah, did you do that twice for me? I think they there twice. I don't remember. And it was like Thanksgiving. We had a really nice time, man. You know, spending time with his mom, who just passed away. So rest in peace to Mrs. Powell. So Keith is a real good brother, man. I really appreciate you if you're still watching. And that offer, man, really saved me. I think you know how important that was, you know, but in case you don't, you know, let me express to you right here that was way, way, way beyond representing, man. So yeah. Anyway, we're still taking a nice walk. This is all campus. It's a huge campus, and it's a forestry and agriculture university. So lots of trees, lots of birds, even though some people insist that there are no birds in China. And yeah, it's beautiful all year round. You know, we have all the same seasons that we have back home, except it does rain here, you know, more often than anything I've seen back home in New York. But yeah, if you're new to the channel and you want to know what I've never really done an official apartment video. But you can see the video where I moved in to my current living place. You know, before I messed it all up. Let's see. Oh, in the desert, yeah, right? So tell me, Wayne, you know, what made you, I mean, did you have, yeah, not much rain, got you. So Wayne, what made you make that move? Did you have some connections there? Was it the wife who said, oh yeah, you know, I have a house there, or, you know, what did you do? Did you buy a house, or was it tough to make that move from New York? I know you're happy, so that's good. It's a good thing. Oh, congratulations, you got a new grandson. Fantastic. So yeah, it was a family move. So you're with the grandson. You're all together. So over here to the left, we have the lake over here. Let me go over there. This is also one of my, during the summer when it's warm, you'll find me out here, you know, I'll be practicing my melodica. It's a nice little park setting. They actually drained this lake about a month ago. And now there's some water there, but yeah, it's not the lake that it used to be. So they drained it to clean it. Let's take a look. Yeah. Okay. So you can see the water on this side. Okay, and there's a little bridge over here. And the water would normally come through here, and there's like a little waterfall thing over here. Okay, you can see the crane out there. They have some swans and some, you know, geese who live out here. So I don't know when they'll fill it up, and you can see this boat here. I'm going to be very careful here walking on this path. Try not to slip. Because I'm not exactly wearing boots. It's a blessing when we live close to each other. Yeah. Oh yeah, you and your family, absolutely. Does Billy come out there at all? Or is he still in Switzerland? I know that's his home base now. It's funny, I go on, there's this app called Clubhouse. There's this app called Clubhouse that I go on. Oh man, you're in the UK. Yeah, thank you, man. Starting your day. So yeah, I'm glad you can spend some of it here with me here. Oh, he's in Panama. When did that happen? Okay. All right, so this boat would normally be, yeah, it's very slushy right now. Wuzhou, how's it going? Wuzhou is in Shenzhen, which would be more like Florida. You know, right next to Hong Kong. So I don't know if you guys have snow. Probably not, right? Because I saw some of your videos and you look pretty warm and cozy. But yeah, I was talking about Clubhouse, you know, which I go on, and it's like, you know, it's audio only platform, and it's pretty cool. So I go on there, and there are different rooms, music related rooms and YouTube related rooms. Actually helped me out, you know, with growing my different platforms, with, you know, growing Instagram and even YouTube and stuff. You know, you get some really good tips there from people who do the same things, whatever your niche is. And I was in a music room the other night, and you know, I'm the old guy, you know, and I'm telling these people about the Mahavishnu Orchestra. And it's so wild, man. They don't know 70s jazz rock, 70s fusion, man, you know. So they're asking me all about how it evolved, and I'm talking about, well, you have to go back to Miles Davis and Tony Williams, you know, Lifetime and Bitches Brew. And there's this whole evolution, you know, that branched out in the 70s, you know. And yeah, I guess you have to include Jimi Hendrix too, because Jimi Hendrix definitely influenced Miles and Tony Williams, right? You know, so it's really interesting, man, to be our age and talking to the next generation, the current generation, about the music that we grew up with and the music that we're involved, that we've been so closely involved in and associated with. You know, and it's new to them, man. You know, it's like, I got this guy who's like, oh man, I listened to this Mahavishnu Orchestra and it's amazing. Right? They didn't even know Return to Forever. They know Chick Corea, but they don't know Return to Forever. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, man, you know, my whole thing is like, you know, keeping this thing alive, you know, keeping what we do, you know, I mean, it's still relevant. You know, just because you're a certain age, do not feel like you're irrelevant, because there is definitely a value in what we did and what we are still doing. Oh, Maritri's in San Diego? I didn't know that. Maritri? The vocalist? What's she doing in San Diego? Please tell her I said hello. Yeah, she's very talented, actually. Now, over there, she moved too. Wow, so San Diego is the move, huh? Okay, now over there across the lake, that's the, oh yeah, it's definitely deserted. You know, all the students left. You know, they're back in their hometowns for the spring festival. Okay, now right there in the center, that's the library. Okay, so that's kind of like in the center of the campus here. And you might look at that roof and say, oh, what happened? But no, it's it's supposed to look like that. Okay, and yeah, normally the lake would go all the way up to here. Okay, but they drained it. How far am I from what town? From what town? Because Lin'an is a town. I'm in Lin'an right now. You mean Hangzhou? City center in Hangzhou. It would take me like I would have to go to the metro, and it would take me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get there by metro. So it's a little bit of a hike, but fortunately the subway, you know, the university has its own subway, Zhejiang A&F University on line 16, so it's close to the end. So I'm really kind of on the outskirts, which kind of makes it a drag. Yeah, I'm pretty far. You know, so when I do go out into Hangzhou to do anything that's, you know, remotely cool, I have to come right back. Oh yeah. So I have seen Marichi's streams on Facebook. There's somebody's been out here. Yeah, that's a little tiny snowman. So the kids have been out here. But yeah, it is pretty much deserted. So the only people who are here right now are the international students. You know, most of the Africans, you know, from Zimbabwe and Zambia, and some of the staff. For life. Well, you know, I mean, if it were that easy, I would be okay with that, man. If it were that easy, but China is not that easy. You know, when you're a foreigner. You have to have a dorm, right, yeah. This university, before I came, it was open, you know, I mean, traffic actually used to come through the university. You know, there was a bus and everything, and they would have tours and things, and people would, you know, the tours would come out here, especially in this area, and they would rent boats and everything. So it's kind of a moderate attraction. But yeah, you know, you're right. You know, with foreigners, everybody wants to go to the big places, right? Beijing, Shenzhen. Right? Those are the big places. And they act like oh, I know China. I'm a China expert. Okay, where do you live? Shenzhen. Well, that's kind of like, you know, I'm a China expert. I've been in China for 20 years. Where do you live? Shanghai. that's like New York. That ain't China. But yeah, you know, and Hangzhou is it's kind of like the best of both worlds. You know, because there's a lot of traditional Chinese things, and you know, and there's a touch of Western, but not as much as what you might see in town. Yunnan. Oh yeah, well, it's yeah, snow. It rarely snows here. All the students are like, oh, this is very rare. This is a tea house. They actually teach tea culture here at this university. I understand it's one of the only universities that provide tea culture as a major. Hey, what's up, man? Hello. There's one of the brothers there. Where you from? Shout out where you from.
I'm from Zambia.
From Zambia?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so there's one of the Zambia international students there. Okay. And I've been training them to say hello. No, I don't speak, I speak New Yorkese. Yeah, when I'm here, it snows. That's right. I brought the snow from New York. Yeah. Ah, they speak Wu. All right, but yeah, as I mentioned in some of my other videos, when I first got here, you see a lot of the international students from Africa, and the brothers are okay. You know, the brothers always smile and they speak to you and they say hello. But my God, the females are like, damn, man. You know, is it that hard to say hello? Is it that hard to, you know, to look up and acknowledge, you know, another brother? So yeah, man, it's a whole nother thing. You know, that UNITY, you know, that's good in theory. It's good in theory, but here, let me, it's a little slope here and I'm afraid I'm gonna slip because it's slippery, but here, let me try to come up here. Okay, so that's the empty tea house here. Because of all the snow, it looks black and white. Here, let me go up here because there should be more green. And that could be the quality of the stream too, you know. And again, you know, just let me know because I think this is the longest I've been able to stream. It did drop once. You'd love to see that. You'd love to see me slip, huh? No! No, don't get me started. So over here, as we move towards the south gate of the university, this is the international building. All right, so that's the international office building there. You know, I have my gimbal with me, but I just wasn't sure, you know, how the stream would turn out. So my gimbal is in my bag here, but hey, if this works out, and maybe the stream is okay because there are so few people here. You know, so I could, you know, come back, you know, maybe at an earlier time when more people who are on EST time might be able to view, and maybe I could actually do a decent stream here. But you know, who knows if the snow will be here, because it washes away pretty quickly. Okay, here comes a few cars here. Oh, Vivo. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. That's, I've seen that here in China, Vivo. Those Chinese phones. Yeah, now that I think about it, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been thinking about getting a Chinese phone just specifically because there are some things that I haven't been able to do because my account is, you know, on iTunes, you know, from the United States, and I don't want to change my account because then I'll lose my subscriptions and everything. So I'm thinking about getting a Chinese phone just so I could do Chinese TikTok and Bilibili, and even on WeChat. You know, I can't create a channel. I would like to create a WeChat channel. Yeah, I might have to do that. All right, here comes another very cool brother here smoking, enjoying the snow. What's up, man? All right. Tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. All right, very good. Are you enjoying the vacation?
Yeah, quite cool.
Yeah, but it's boring though, isn't it?
Boring, yeah, it's too quiet.
It's very quiet.
We're not used to this weather.
I know, right? We're not used to this. You don't get snow over there, do you? Back home. He's not used to it. Yeah, it's true. Even for some Chinese people who are, you know, from the southern part of China, they're not used to snow. You know, so, but in the northern parts, you know, oh, I've seen snow before. Let me see. My feet, they're okay, but they do feel kind of destination or wandering. No, I'm just wandering around. You know, like I said, I don't do a lot of live streams. Okay, Wayne, good to talk, and we'll do the Zoom. Okay, let's do a Zoom whenever it's convenient. But no, this is just idle wandering around because I have not been able to edit videos because Apple updated iMovie and I can no longer edit. And I'm like, oh man, what about my YouTube channel? So I'm trying to do a live stream or something just to get some content. Scientifically, brothers get left less of the vitamin D in snowy places. This is one of the, because you know here a university is like different colleges, and this is the honors college, and I teach here, and there's another campus on the other part of town. You know, I have to ride my e-bike over there, so it's like a 5-10 minute ride to the other campus where I teach these other classes. Okay, but this is the honors college. Okay, and these are the good students. They're really good. They're not English majors. They major in different things like architecture and you know, science and things like that. I wonder if it's open. It's probably not open. Let's see. Oh, it is open. All right, can go in here and stay dry a little bit. Yeah, let me put this down and then I'll switch the camera around. And my fingers are kind of numb. So yeah, let me just warm up my my fingers here. A little dark here. Let me see if I can figure out where the lights are. Okay. There's another light switch over there. Oh, I could go in there. All right. Okay. So there you have it. All right. So even though the place is kind of is pretty closed, at least can still go in and, you know, walk around and chill out different places. And yeah, it's a nice place. It's a good gig, you know. Yeah, you know, I have my gloves. I have my gloves. You know, it's just when I'm holding the camera, I gotta use my fingers. So yeah, but this is cool. But hey, man, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. You know, you guys. I thank you for asking questions, and you know, I hope I provided some kind of value for you. I'll try to do it again tomorrow, maybe at an earlier time, since this one worked out pretty well. You guys seem to hang in there, and you let me know that, you know, we're okay. So maybe I'll try it again tomorrow. And if you like that, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't seen my other videos, go through the channel and check it out. You know, if you're interested in the China content, the China vlogs, there are at least 2 years of content. There, you know, Shanghai and my move to Hangzhou, and some Beijing, you know. Weekend, yeah, you know, my YouTube analytics show me that weekends are the my slowest time. You know, weekends are at least according to my analytics. But it's like where it shows me that I have very many of my viewers, it would be like in the morning, East Coast time, which would be at night. Like sometimes you'll see me posting a video like 11:30 China time, you know, 11:30 p.m. China time, which would be like 10 or 11 a.m. So that shows me that the people who are watching my content are, you know, in the United States, and I'm not really getting a lot of, you know, or maybe I am getting views from China, and maybe they're using VPNs, you know, so you know, maybe, you know, the system can't really tell where they're coming from. I don't know. So, but yeah, I'm trying to determine when would be the best time if I do continue doing, you know, a few more live streams before I have to get back to work. Always a struggle for YouTubers in Asia. Yep, Need to choose between viewers near them and those. Yeah, man, absolutely. So you have to go wherever your audience is. You know, actually, right now I'm because there's so little to do. Right, I can't really. There's really nothing. There's all I can do is relax and create music. So you know, that's why the last couple of videos that I uploaded to my channel were like the music videos, you know, with me with the vocoder. I did the Beatles cover and I did the Jimi Hendrix cover because I don't have to go out. Food, everything is closed. Everything is closed, right? The restaurants are closed. You know, even and my battery's starting to go. Yeah, my battery's starting to go. But yeah, everything is closed. Even Starbucks is open, but all they're serving is coffee. You know, so I kind of like the little fast food that they serve in Starbucks. So what do I eat? There's a you know, people here cook. You know, so some of the foreign teachers are very good cooks. So they had a party, they had a gathering the other night, and they cook very well. And Pizza Hut is open over at the mall, but it's not pizza. Pizza Hut here is not the same as Pizza Hut in you know, in the United States. Pizza Hut are actually nice little restaurants, and they do have some other in the mall downstairs. They have you know, noodle shops, and there's a real nice steak shop that I ate at a few nights ago. It was pretty good. So yeah, you know, food is not a problem. Food is not a problem. But yeah, it's just, you know, trying to stay active and busy while I'm here. And the music stuff is the best for me. I actually created another channel specifically for music. Yeah, Pizza Hut once a week, exactly. You know, me too. You know, I would do Pizza Hut once a week. And, you know, I rarely eat pizza there, you know, but I can get a nice salad there. What else do they have? The salad. There's the spaghetti, the lasagna is pretty good, you know. The music channel, I'm keeping a secret. So this is an experiment, man. You know, because, you know, I understand this whole thing about niches and on YouTube and thumbnails and all of this stuff. So I'm doing an experiment where nobody knows that this new, and it's like this lo-fi, because the lo-fi music is really like big on YouTube. These lo-fi, and a lot of people are just putting together these loops. And it's real simple stuff, and you know, my challenge with creating these lo-fi ASMR beats is trying not to make them too complicated. Yeah, thumbnails, exactly. You know, so you know, I've long suspected that the YouTube algorithm is very racist. You know, and I'm like, okay, let me try a channel where you're not going to see my black face on the thumbnail, right? That's all I'm going to go into about that. Because like I said, it's a secret, and I want to see, because I'm starting this channel, I've already started it from scratch. Okay, it's already got a couple of things on it, a couple of uploads to it, and I'm really testing this theory to see, you know, to see if I'm right. Yeah. Well, I think. You know, I've seen videos where they've done A/B comparison tests with thumbnails comparing a smiling white face with a smiling black face, and guess which was the one that got the more clicks, right? And this is an actual study. This is a fact. Yeah, thumbnails are really important. Oh no, well the Jimi Hendrix cover you'll see on my channel. Yeah, you'll see that on the Jamaica Funk channel. If you haven't seen that, I thought you saw that. I uploaded that over a month ago. So I'm doing manic depression. But no, none of that stuff is going to be on this other this lo-fi, you know, music to chill by, music to relax by. And you know, the music that I normally do is not for relaxing. It's for, you know, it's for listening. Yeah, go back. Exactly. If you're watching, go back, check out the content on the channel, because we all know YouTube is really funky with notifications, and even if you're subscribed to the channel, I have people right here on the campus who watch my stuff, who are subscribed, and they come back to me when they see me, and Gene, you haven't uploaded anything in a while, I haven't seen it. I'm like, you have to be kidding me. And they show me their phone, and wow. So yeah, YouTube is real funky with this kind of stuff, man. Yeah, they click the bell too. They click the bell too. So that's why I'm doing this experiment, right? I'm doing a lo-fi, which is a niche, and it is kind of crowded because a lot of people are doing this lo-fi radio station stuff, and they're getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, but it's more about the audio. And so you're right, the thumbnails are important, so I'm doing some graphic things, to make the thumbnails. Basically, I'm doing the exact opposite of what I do here on the Jamaica Funk channel. And I know, I've told people, that my goal on this channel is not, I'm not trying to be Barrett, I'm not trying to be Jayo or all of this stuff, because when I leave here, I'll still be G Wiz, I'll still be Gene Williams. And, the music stuff on the channel is far more important to me than the China stuff. It's good for me to have the China stuff, for me to look back on, like, wow, this was a significant part of my life. And maybe somebody, who's my age, or not even my age, but maybe they're in New York, they're in America, and they feel like, oh man, I'm stuck here. What else can I do? Maybe when they see my videos, they'll see, wow, there are other options. And he's enjoying himself. He's working, right? So, that's why the China content on the Jamaica Funk channel is really important. So it's, I'm not going to change anything. I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it. Oh, yeah, and my editing, yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I am an artist, too, so I studied art at the School of Visual Arts in New York, so I studied animation, I studied illustration, so all of those cartoons that you see, on my video, all the art is mine, so I just use YouTube as kind of an outlet to keep creating these things, and the editing, it definitely improved my editing chops because, I did take film in college as well, but it was different. With splicing with the Steenbeck machine and actually cutting the film and, and slicing and all of that stuff. Now it's like, man, I wish we had this stuff when we were in college, back in the day. So yeah, but with the change of people's attention spans, and TikTok has definitely changed the game, so now these short form videos, getting right to the content, getting right to the point, it's not really about just being creative in anything. It's just, delivering what people are looking for and getting in and getting out really quick. Yeah, it's like 15 seconds, so, the shorts, the shorts do pretty well. So if you haven't already formatted your videos, at least a few shorts, absolutely. Yep, hit it and quit it. That's what it's all about. So with that said, I'm going to quit it right now. This is really nice, man. I really enjoyed coming on here and talking to a few of you. I'm going to save the stream, and hopefully we could do it again. All right. So it's my pleasure to come on here, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. You guys enjoy. If you're on spring break, spring festival, enjoy the rest of your festival. And, stay healthy, stay safe, all right? Thank you, man. Peace. Let me see. I always have to remember how to get out of here. There we go.